Hi, for physical geography assignment number 7, you are going to be making what is called an overlay map in Google Earth, which once you get the hang of it is a pretty straightforward thing. You are then going to be using that map to evaluate the hazard in some particular part of the country. And in addition to that, talk a little bit about how the theory of plate tectonics helps us to understand something like avalanche hazard. To get started on this, let's not go to Google Earth first, but instead go to the USGS hazard program. And I've given you the link to this. If you click on it, you will find a page. And on that page, it will have all the states. And you can click on the state. And once you click on the state, you'll go to a link that is called Hazard Map. Once you click on that hazard map, you should find something that looks like this. It will be a map of the entire state. You can see the outline of the state. That's important sort of to take a look at right now. And then just download this as a JPEG file onto your desktop or someplace convenient to find it. Once you have done that, go back to Google Earth. And what you're going to do now is you're going to go up to this button right here that shows overlay, and you're going to click on that overlay. So click on that, and what you'll do once you've clicked on that overlay is you're going to have this little window show up, and you can call it something like the name of the state and hazard map, or whatever you want to. After you do that, go to Browse, and then go ahead and browse your desktop or wherever you've put this to find that hazard map. And I've put mine right on the desktop, so now I can open it up. Then you move that little window out of the way. But before you do that, what you can do is you can change the opacity of the map so it's see-through, like this. See how I'm doing that, and the map in the background is changing? And now I'm going to move this over. Now what you can do is you can move this around, and you see the lines of Missouri here are significantly different on this map than they are on Google Earth. So it's a lot smaller. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to shrink this map of Missouri a little bit. And then I'm going to do my best to match the border of Missouri. Actually did a pretty good job here with the map that the map that's overlaying. And so I'm going to move this around and just sort of experiment until I get it as best I can. You're not going to get a perfect fit, but you can get one that's pretty good by moving things around like this. Once you have done that, you can go ahead and say, OK. And then it's going to show up in your My Places here. It's a little bit better if you stick it down in the temporary places. It will be easier to save it. And then when you do save it, go ahead and go to File, Save Place As, but make sure that you save it as a KMZ file or Z file, not a KML file, because then that map will actually be included in the file, and it will be easy for you to send it to me. I will get that and be able to open up your map and see how it's fit to the state, and then I'll be able to read your discussion at the same time of what you think is happening in the state in terms of hazard. And you should be good to submit the assignment along with some discussion of how the theory of plate tectonics helps to explain what you're looking at. That's all. Good luck. Let me know if you have questions.